Welcome, wonderful souls, to a conversation that might just shift your perspective on something incredibly intimate, your thoughts. We often consider our inner world, our stream of consciousness, to be the most private sanctuary we possess, a place where ideas, dreams, fears, and intentions reside, unseen and unheard by anyone but ourselves. But what if that wasn't entirely true? What if your thoughts, those silent whispers and roaring declarations within your mind, aren't as contained as you believe? What if they send ripples, subtle yet profound, through the very fabric of existence? It's a concept that might sound a little out there, perhaps even a touch mystical, but bear with me. We're going to explore the intriguing idea that your thoughts are not private, and that they, in some profound way, send ripples through what some might call the quantum field. Now, before we dive deep, let's clarify. We're not talking about telepathy in the traditional sense, or claiming that your every fleeting thought is broadcast like a radio signal. Instead, we're going to ponder a more nuanced, yet equally powerful understanding of how our inner world connects with the outer world. Think for a moment about the times you've walked into a room and immediately sensed the atmosphere. Perhaps there was tension you couldn't quite pinpoint, or an undeniable feeling of joy. No words were spoken, no explicit signals given, yet you felt it. Or consider those moments when you're thinking of someone and suddenly your phone rings and it's them. Coincidence, perhaps? Or is there something more at play, a subtle, energetic connection that transcends the purely physical? We are, after all, beings of energy. Every cell in our body vibrates. Every emotion we feel generates a unique energetic signature. Our thoughts, too, are not inert. They are dynamic, living processes within our minds, shaping our perceptions, influencing our emotions, and ultimately guiding our actions. And it's through these actions, these perceptions, and this very energy that our inner world begins to interact with the world around us. The concept of the quantum field can sound intimidating, conjuring images of complex physics equations, but at its heart, it speaks to the fundamental interconnectedness of everything. Imagine the universe not as a collection of separate, isolated objects, but as a vast, intricate web of energy and information. Every particle, every wave, every potentiality is part of this grand, unified field. In this view, separation is an illusion. Everything is ultimately linked. Now, if everything is interconnected, and if our thoughts are energetic processes, then the idea that they might create ripples within this field becomes less fantastical and more a matter of profound consideration. These ripples might not be a direct, measurable force in the way a stone creates ripples in a pond, but rather a subtle influence, a shaping of probabilities, an energetic resonance that affects our environment and the people within it. Consider the power of intention. When you set a clear intention, whether it's to achieve a goal, to cultivate a particular feeling, or to connect with someone, you are focusing your mental and emotional energy. This isn't just an internal exercise. This focused energy often translates into tangible actions, into a shift in your perception, into an openness to opportunities you might have otherwise missed. Your internal state, driven by your thoughts and intentions, begins to align you with experiences that resonate with that state. Think about the ripple effect of a positive mindset. When you approach challenges with optimism and resilience, you're not just feeling better internally. You're also projecting an energy that can inspire others, open doors, and attract solutions. Conversely, a mindset steeped in negativity, fear, or doubt can create a very different kind of ripple. It can lead to self-sabotage, strained relationships, and a perception of the world as a hostile place, which in turn can manifest in less favorable outcomes. It's not magic. It's the profound interplay between our inner landscape and our outer reality. This isn't about blaming ourselves for every negative outcome, nor is it about suggesting that positive thinking alone can solve all of life's complexities. Life is nuanced, and external circumstances play a significant role. However, it is about recognizing the immense power we hold within our own minds. It's about understanding that our thoughts are not merely passive observers of our reality. They are active participants in shaping it. If our thoughts are indeed sending out these ripples, however subtle, then it places a beautiful and profound responsibility upon us. It encourages us to become more mindful of what we cultivate in our inner gardens. What seeds are we planting? Are they seeds of kindness, compassion, creativity, and hope? Or are they seeds of judgment, fear, anger, and limitation? Practices like mindfulness and meditation aren't just about stress reduction. They are powerful tools for becoming aware of these internal ripples. They help us observe our thoughts without judgment, to understand their patterns, and to consciously choose which thoughts we want to nurture and which we want to release. When we become more intentional about our thoughts, we become more intentional about the energy we put out into the world. Imagine a world where more and more individuals consciously choose to cultivate thoughts of peace, understanding, and collaboration. What kind of collective ripple might that create? History has shown us the power of collective thought, both for good and for ill. Movements for social change, scientific breakthroughs, artistic revolutions, all began as thoughts, ideas, and intentions shared and amplified by many. So, the next time you find yourself lost in thought, remember this conversation. Remember the intriguing possibility that your inner world is not entirely private, that it is intricately connected to the vast energetic tapestry of existence. Your thoughts are not just fleeting moments in your mind. They are dynamic forces capable of creating ripples that extend far beyond your immediate perception. This understanding invites us to live more consciously, to choose our thoughts with greater care, and to recognize the profound impact we have not just through our actions, but through the very essence of our being. It's an invitation to embrace the power of your inner world and to use it to create a more beautiful, more harmonious reality, both for yourself and for the world around you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of a truly fascinating concept. I hope it sparks some new reflections within you. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, please consider sharing your own insights in the comments below. Your engagement truly means the world.